A warm namaste and a big hello to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. I am Sunamoon and I would be reading. I would be sharing a message for the collective. So let's get started and let's find out what source wants us to know. So this is where I am picking up the energies, the strongest energy from the collective today, and this seems to be a romantic energy reading because you just get to know the vibes of the reading. Here I can see two people, and since it's a collective reading it cannot be gender specific, but I'm being shown one person here. In healed world, it is always the man has to pursue the woman, not the other way around, because the woman is already, she's Shakti, she's got the Durga energy, okay, and Durga energy means immense power, extremely power. So when a woman is powerful, when a woman is divine, when a woman is in her energies, she doesn't need to look for anyone. The right person will find her, and the right person will automatically tune into her vibration and tune into her energies. In the dark ages, this energy was so depleted that it was the other people around who had to do this work, who had to do this job of looking for the right person. And there was a time it was so bad that a woman didn't even have the right to look at the person she's going to spend her whole life with. And whereas I come from India, we have read in so many books and so many epic stories that there used to be swayamvars. So when I was a young girl, I still remember that there were maybe cousins or other girls. People used to be looking for grooms for them. But surprisingly, one more thing I have noticed, and I genuinely feel that actually matches are predestined and they are made in heaven. And in today's world, there is a paradigm shift. There is a big shift happening right now. We are at the beginning of the golden age. We are at the end of dark age. So obviously things are not going to be same. Things are shifting, things are changing. There are experiments and there are all types of people right now. If there is good, there is bad. If there are really amazing people who raise children very well, there are also people who do not do that, And so the initial first lines of this channeling is that there is a person I can sense with more of masculine energy. It can be a man, and he's pursuing the woman. For men who are watching this channeling, if you are thinking like what's your role here, it's probably for you, it means that you have actually recognized the right person, because recognition is very, very important. A lot of people do not recognize the right person, and then that leads to a whole life of misery, or it leads to like many years wasted, many years gone into the dust in the winds. So for men who are watching this, you have probably found the right person as per the channeling. This is a channeling. It can be a timeless channeling for some people. It can happen later on. It can happen right now. It could be happening at the moment, or it could happen after 6 months. It could happen after a year. It could happen after 1 week. So that is completely as per your resonance and your inner world. However, I personally feel that women who are in their energy, they are going to resonate with this the most, because they may have also been in toxic relationships so far. So here the masculine, the male actually, not the masculine, the male, because due to the shift, most women these days, they have the masculine and feminine template both, and they are working on both. They are providers, they are nurturers, they are playing many roles. But Durga can do anything. Durga has so many hands for the same reason. She can do anything. When she becomes Kali, she even dances on top of Shiva. She doesn't care about anyone or anything. She can kill all the demons. She's a demon slayer. And no Rakt Bij. Rakt Bij is like the most powerful. It was the most horrendous kind of monster. She could easily slay Raktbij. So she's very powerful. Now here, when you are in your power, you become an effortless person, okay? And when you become effortless and relaxed, that's when you attract the right match for you. I mean, for some people, this is like very, very important to attract the right person. And for some people, it could be something else, like they're born to do mission work, they're born to ascend fully, they're born to get that job which is going to break the generational curses and ancestral curses fully. They're gonna do like really amazing kick-ass things in life. So for different person it is different, okay? So whosoever resonates with this, you can comment below and mention about yourself, your story. So here the male is saying, first of all, this is the card that I just picked. And again, this also implies to me that this is kind of a very nice friendship. There is love, friendship, there is a relationship, there's an offer. There's an offer going on over here. So what never happened before, now it has started to happen. And the male feels that he has finally recognized, he has finally found the person for him. And now he's trying to explain, this person is trying to explain how love feels like. Okay, now the energy of the feminine is, she's highly intuitive. She is the Queen of Wands and she is very nature friendly. She's got lots of masculine trait. Queen of Wands is very independent, very, very independent energy. Okay, I'm also being shown one more feminine energy. Strength card has come up. This person, whosoever you are, you can really tame the wildest of animals with love. So here you see the strength here is not physical strength. It's not biceps or muscles. It's actually the strength of love. If you're a male looking at this, then the same thing will apply to you, because you are a nurturer, you are a man with feminine qualities. And if you look at all Indian male gods, all of them, they have very feminine qualities, their face. And let me show you the picture of Lord Sri Ram, which was developed via AI. If you look at his face, if you look at him, you can see that he's got the masculine energy, but also the feminine energy is very strong. Even the person who played the character of Lord Sri Ram mentioned this, that during his auditions he could not really crack it, but one fine day he realized that in order to be Lord Sri Ram, he has to have that beautiful smile on his face all the time, and that smile, that smile stays, and that makes him Lord Sri Ram. So I'm also being shown victory, because you have kind of fought against a lot of demonic energies, you have fought a lot of battles. Now I want to mention over here that not all demons look like how they look like in movies, horror movies with a lot of sound and scary this that. I mean, to be honest, I have seen people who are possessed. I have done exorcisms myself, but there is always some psychological factor to it also, and there is always an energetic factor to it also. The 2 times when I had to do exorcism of 2 different girls in one haunted house, because I was living in a haunted house in Bombay. It was in a place called Amboli. That area was Amboli, and there were lots and lots of old houses which were almost dilapidated, but they were just standing. And even the renovation notice by the government was sent, and it was like plastered over, like a board was over there. But the housing is a very big issue in Bombay, and I was not able to get a good house. So I found this 1 BHK on top floor, and it was like half semi-furnished. But as soon as I was entering that house, there was a girl with me. She stopped at the staircase, and she was like, "I'm not gonna go up." And I said, "Why you don't want to go up?" She said, "Because I can see that shadow." So she used to call it shadow. She said, "I can see the shadow." In Hindi, it's called saya. So I can see it. And I never saw it for all this while. But as soon as we were going into that house, she saw it after many years. I obviously did not see it. But when I did exorcism, I could see that she was obviously acting like a possessed person. She was possessed and she was acting very weird. She took some sleeping pills. She was going to die and a lot of things were happening and we had to take her to the hospital. The parents refused to take in. So it was a whole night went on like that, and finally I had to do the exorcism because there was no other way out. Because for an exorcist, they have to first look at all the problems. They had to look at the medical condition, they have to look at the emotional condition. Everything has to be looked at. And in that house, even I felt like someone was staring at me, but when I would look around, there was nothing. So I just want to say this is not something I'm trying to scare you guys, but the demons are basically strong programming. So later on I found out that both these girls, in fact for the first one, I knew, she told me she always had this problem, like since a long time, since many years she had this problem, and she had done some puja and she done all of that. But it was Lord Hanuman's prayer, Lord Hanuman's Sundarkand part. When she started doing that, she stopped seeing that thing. So I told her that she must do it again. And Lord Hanuman also chants the solar plexus sound, which is Ram. So Lord Hanuman, who is the most powerful God ever, like there's no one above him in terms of power and bhakti and devotion, and he is the most innocent. He's the animal, half God, half divine, like he's a mutant. He is the most beautiful. I feel he's very beautiful, and he also chants the name of Ram. So you can imagine how powerful name of Ram is. So she started doing Sundarkand part and Hanuman Chalisa, and she started feeling better. So at that point in time, I realized that both these girls had a history of this problem. Like in the past, both of them used to get possessed or attacked, or they were infected and things like that. Like they were going through those issues. So why am I telling you this is that they did not look like how people in horror movie look like, and they were not acting in those ways. But yes, they were losing control of themselves and they were doing a lot of things which normal people don't do. And the exorcism helped and they got healed, and then they got okay and they got better, and all of that happened. So why am I telling you this in between of this reading is because what I'm trying to say is that all of the people who are on Ascension are basically demon slayers. So the demon could come in any form. It could come in the form of disease, it could come in the form of sickness, it could come in the form of financial crisis, it could come in the form of bad relationships, toxic relationships, it could come in the form of many of these challenges, and then it bothers people. It creates a disturbance, a distraction, so that a person cannot live in the present moment. Now, for every single person out there who's on the Ascension journey, who resonates with the term twin flame, star seed, see, these are not meant so that you create a specific person image outside of you. These were created to explain the energetic experience that people are going through. So when we say twin flame ascension journey, it means that the divine feminine and masculine, the Ida and Pingala Nadi inside of you, are supposed to come into a balance. They are supposed to be in union. They are supposed to give each other energy. The sun and moon has to give each other energy, and with that balance, life on earth is created. And every single person denotes earth only. Okay, so another feminine card has come, the Empress here. So there is obviously victory. You are going to defeat the negative energy. You're going to defeat the demons. You are born to break the patterns of generational curses, and you are the strongest in your clan. Actually, you must be thinking, why have you been given this? Actually, you only took this. We all take it willingly. No one forces us to get into this life. This path is something that we don't choose. This path has chosen us, and everything happens much before even we are born. And so therefore there will be balance. Again, yin yang balance would be there. Ida Pingala Nadi, the masculine and feminine, the sacred feminine and sacred masculine comes into balance. And then there is a phase of judgment. There is a phase of surrender. This is also a card for surrender. So I'm being shown that the masculine here is questioning the love and the emotions and the feelings they're feeling for this feminine, this female. Actually, the female is being shown to me. If you are a female, then the female energy will resonate more with you. If you're a male, then the male energy will resonate. So he's very happy and confused and surprised, and all sorts of emotions are in this person. And there is also a fear, a sort of fear that what if it will not work out, what if it will he's not that fearful of what if it will not work out, more than he is right now in this channeling. He's more about what is this feeling, what do I feel, what is a name should I give, because at this point in time they are not like married, or they are not like like publicly announce each other that we are this and that for each other. At this time they are both hanging out with each other, talking to each other, getting to know each other. And when you're in Ascension, this process is actually quite a slow burn. It doesn't happen so fast how they show in movies and novels. Like it happens like in a day, literally. It happens like in a week, 10 days, 20 days. I mean, yeah, it can happen like that also. I mean, I know many people who got into serious relationships. Like serious is a term that I don't like to use, but into a solid relationship just very quickly. But for some people it was a process. It took like 7 years, 6 years, even 10 years. It took 2 years, a year. It depends completely on your vibe and your energy and what is your past karma like. It all depends on that. And it also depends on the other person. What are they looking for? Are they looking for a commitment? Are they looking for time pass? Are they looking for a situationship? Are they looking for mission work? Because people who are active in a mission, there are so many people who are into an active mission. They are probably taking care of some department. They are either caring for Mother Earth by taking care of the rivers, or somebody is growing the trees, or somebody is taking care of animals, somebody has taken up the cause for taking care of old people, children. There are so many people on the internet, if you search, they are completely mission oriented. So they also experience love. They experience love in a very different way. They also, I'm sure, have somebody in their life, but that other person who falls in love with a mission oriented person also has to be either very understanding of what a mission is, or they themselves have to be like that. In any case, there will be a feeling of love and there will be a feeling of understanding, but it would be a slow burn process. Here this person is saying that whenever I look at you, my eyes smile. When I meet you, my heart sings a beat, it hums a tune, it hums a song. When you meet someone and you're very happy talking to that person, you automatically channel a song or you channel an emotion. It happens with a lot of people. That is like a very innocent, very sweet spot of liking someone. And this person, I don't think there is any expectation, any physical expectation. If all of that is in the background, then obviously this person is not in love with you. So just be careful. Every time I do channelings, I always mention, and I'm going to mention in this one also, that there is a big difference in lust and love. If someone is projecting lust to you, they obviously don't love you. Just be careful about that. So this person is saying that thinking about you makes me happy. It's not like the feeling like there is nervousness, or they are scared, or they are feeling like, oh my God. None of that is there. This is a very calm, composed person. And this person is actually trying to understand, is this hormonal? If it is hormonal, then why this person is inducing these impacts or these effects on me? Why am I feeling this way with this person? Why am I not able to be like how I used to be earlier? I feel a sense of magic. I feel a sense of closeness. This person feels. I feel a sense of understanding, like this understanding this person has, and there is no expectation, there is no demands. So there is a conversation happening with God also, like, God, tell me, because I don't want this to be just a fizzle out thing. Is this just a fizzle out thing, or is this just a real thing? And there is no distance that this person is feeling towards this woman. There is no distance. On the other hand, for the woman also, she feels kind of secure. and relaxed and calm. She feels heard. She feels like this person is not judgmental. And you have to look up to a person. When you talk to a person, you have to look up to that person. It has to be a good person, a compassionate person, a kind-hearted person. So the distance, there is huge probably physical distance. Maybe this is how it is said, or maybe it could be like they would be from a completely different background. There could be some kind of a societal difference, okay, but it doesn't seem to feel that way for this one. I'm also being shown that the woman here, she's got a mysterious energy, the high priestess energy going on. She's the kind of person who is very close to her spiritual self. She's very close to her source energy. And what is the type of love? What is the type of love? Is this unconditional love? Is this twin flame love? Is this soulmate love? Is this kind of friendship? What is it? Because it feels like a lot of things for this person. Neither this person is able to go close to this one, neither they are going to go far away. So maybe, I think so, there could have been a phase, because for spiritual ascensioners, they don't jump into anything that easily. So maybe this person has a kind of, no, I should not get into it that fast, I should not make the move, or I should not act like I'm desperate, or I want this person so badly, I can't do without this person. There is obviously fear of rejection that this person has faced in the past. They still carry it. They still carry the trauma of past relationship not working out, or in the past things not working out. See, I'm going to tell you this one more thing here, very important, that you need to know, that everything is written by the hands of God. If something is meant to work out, it will work out no matter what. And something is not meant to work out, it will not work out. So best thing to do is to relax, to chill, to forget about the consequences. And this is a very giving person, a very, as I just said, kind-hearted, compassionate, very giving. Giving energy is very strong over here. Taking care of the needy. Whosoever this girl is and whosoever this guy is, like both of them have a common nature of taking care of other people. They live for other people, which is a good thing. So I think time can only tell the overall thing. So this person also feels that while there is love in between, there is also some kind of, they have kind of debates or arguments. This is not like a typical war zone. This is like fights, like you have sweet fights or sweet dislikes, it's not like hardcore pain. So when you go for exercise, when you go for workout, then also your body pains. So there are two types of pains in the body. One is when you are actually in pain and you can't take it, it's very bitter. And one is a sweet pain, which you like, which you enjoy because you worked on it. Say you ran like 3 kilometers today and you feel like there's a certain little bit of pain in your body. Usually you run like a kilometer or two. This is just an example because I sometimes run, so this is an example that's coming to my mind. Or if you go for workout, you would know something else. Maybe you took 3 laps extra when you went for swimming, or maybe you danced a bit more and you have slight pain in your body, but you're enjoying that pain because it's coming from something you love. And you know that tomorrow you're going to do the same routine again, and then that will make you stronger. Same kind of little bit of argument is there, differences are there. So love and differences both are there. But this person is not feeling anything negative, even though they have slight fear. So this person is actually asking God. This is more of a conversation to source, that you only guide me, you only show me the path. I am not going to take any steps. I am not going to make any efforts because I don't want to make any efforts. I have made efforts in the past and it did not work out. So there is, I feel in both parties there is some kind of inhibition, there is some kind of negativity. They both don't want to be action oriented. They both want to be under inspired action. And when there is inspired action, then things happen accordingly, and things also happen as per divine intervention and orchestration. So I think this channeling is more about you need to enjoy You need to enjoy this feeling. You need to not be such an overthinker and just let it be. Let time take its own course and let it happen on its own. Don't be in a haste, because this is definitely going to teach you something. Some new lesson is going to come with it. And this is where I'm going to close this session, but the end card is the Lovers. So this is telling me, for all those people who resonate, you must have been doing a lot of inner work since long time. You have been in inner work, you have been in and out of toxic relationships, and you have spent a good amount of time by yourself. You've been in your solitude, and you have rejected a lot of toxic people after that also. Like, it could be possible that after being in solitude, after your surrendering and illumination, maybe old exes came back to you and you said, no, this is not for me. Maybe you are in harmony with them. Maybe some other new prospects were sent to you and you were like, no, because now you cannot go with anybody. Just about anybody cannot be your choice of person. You have to be careful and you have to have faith. If it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not meant to be, then also you are very happy. That's the good part. You're already very happy. You're very independent. The Queen of Wands is there. The High Priestess is there. Knight of Pentacles is there. Oh my God, Six of Pentacles is there. The Chariot is there. The Strength card is there. Empress is there. Matlab, guys, everything is here which is screaming independence. Imagine two independent people coming together. Imagine two givers coming together. It sounds very romantic and fairy tale like, but it may not be, because they're also going to be mission oriented. They're also going to be work oriented. They have built from nothing. These people have built their life from nothing. They've been in extreme failures and they've been through a lot. So they are not going to let that go easily also, just because of a person of a distraction. So it better not be a distraction is what they are thinking, and they're leaving it on God and source. But there is no animosity. There could be stupidity. There could be stupid statements. There could be like sometimes, when you're too excited, you just say just about anything. There could be some stupid jokes here and there, stupid statements, but nothing vile as such. So arguments are healthy too. So yeah, this is where I'm going to close this session. And if you want a personal reading from me, you can check out the description box and you can write to me at the sunamoon@gmail.com if you are from India. Because if you're from India, then you would need my PAYTM and GPAY details for a personal session. However, if you're not from India, then you can book the session via PayPal link. I will see you soon in another one. One love, peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.